Hi, my name is Mike Sloan, and I'm a little angry right now. I want to talk to you about social media. Social media is everywhere. We use it to communicate to the world, and we also allow it to communicate to us, but more importantly, through us. And I think that's one of the problems that we're facing right now. It is so easy now to share information. It's just a click away. And I think people have lost the insight about what information exchange is really supposed to be about. We don't seem to care about actively seeking the truth anymore. All we care about is sharing it and letting it go out there. Most people within the sound of my voice know what social media is. I've been around since 1999 on the internet, and I've seen social media grow from its infancy into a fast-paced, flexible, and extremely important information exchange conduit. And while I've seen it do all these amazing things and allow us to get all this amazing stuff accomplished, more and more I see problems on the horizon. I see information just bombarding social media that's only designed to cause people to be afraid or to cause them to take drastic action, and I don't like that. The purpose of my speech today is to get you to stop and think before you click that share button. I want you to stop and ask yourself 3 simple questions. Number 1, is what you're watching or reading from a viable, reputable, and unbiased source? Number 2 is, what is the purpose that they're trying to get that information to you? And number 3 is, what is the source message they're trying to give you? What are they trying to get you to do? So let's get right to it. Number 1, is what you're reading from a viable, reputable, and unbiased source? First of all, right off the bat, verify that you're not getting your information from The Onion, or the Duffel blog, or clickhole.com, known satire sites, because that's going to immediately get rid of all the junk right off the bat. You don't want any of that stuff. But that's not the only thing. Sometimes when people look at a site, one person might think it's reputable and another one may not. Let's take a Republican and a Democrat. A Republican may go out and get his information from Breitbart.com, the Drudge Report, theblaze.com, and think that's all really, really good stuff. Whereas a Democrat who is ideologically opposed to everything that those people stand for will immediately think all of that is bogus and go to get their information from the Daily KOS or NPR. So this kind of scenario is cycled over and over and over again, no matter what it is. If it's religious debates, if it's conspiracy theories, no matter what you got, this is going to happen across the board. So looking at the source is the first step, but it can't be the only one. And I'm aware that everything has a sense of bias, but some things are so biased they're absolutely ridiculous. There's a website that I found on McGraw-Hill education website, mhhe.com, that discusses how to ascertain whether something is legit or not online. And it's got some good information in it. I'm going to link it into the comments so you can go check it out. But the bottom line is if you have any question about whether or not it's reputable, go Google it. Go do some research of your own. Go try it out and check on Snopes.com or hoaxbusters.org to see if there's any information out there that it may not be viably or true. So the next question is, if you figure out some reputable source, what is the purpose that somebody would have to give this information to you? I always recommend a healthy dose of skepticism and critical eye when it comes to doing anything online. Is the information that they're giving you to inform you? Is the information they're giving you to persuade you to action? Is the information they're giving you to scare you and make you angry? Take a look at all that stuff and see why they're giving you this information. One example that I can give you from personal experience is the 9/11 Pepsi can that came out. When I first saw that can back in 2012, it was a picture, what it appeared to be was a picture of the World Trade Center with airplanes flying over it and spots on the trade centers where these airplanes had struck. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I'm so angry. I'm never buying Pepsi again. Ah! But the more I got to thinking about it, the more I was like, why would Pepsi go out of their way to make such an insensitive can art and piss off all of the people that they're trying to sell this product to? So I went and did some research of my own, found the Snopes article, and sure enough, it was a complete hoax. The skyline was actually the skyline of Dubai. It had nothing to do with the trade centers whatsoever. The planes were flying way overhead of it. It was designed specifically as a hoax to make people not like Pepsi. And that one bit me. I got that one and I didn't like that one. So, after following that line of thought, you find out, is it really viable or whatever? The last piece is the source information. What is the source? What are they trying to get you to do? In my opinion, the internet is one giant persuasive speech and it's pointed directly at you. Everybody on the internet wants you to agree with them. They want to try to get you to collude with them in action. They want to try to get you on board with them. So let's say you have 3 different articles that your friends are out on Facebook and they share to you. One of them is, the person shares you a picture of a cat from ICanHasCheeseburger.com. Oh, look at this cat. Isn't this a cute cat? They're actually kind of adorable. So yeah, that's kind of cute cat. Person number 2 shares an article to you that says, Ebola is coming. We need to close the borders. Arm yourselves. And if you think I'm joking about that, go search Ebola, close the borders on Google. The 4th or 5th article on there is Rush Limbaugh doing exactly that. Oh my gosh, Obama won't close the borders even though it's going to save us from Ebola because he wants the Mexicans to come in and get amnesty. And I almost guarantee you that somebody you know has shared that out on Facebook by now. Number 3 is a person, and this is my personal favorite, buy my weight loss supplement. It will make you lose weight and make your skin pretty. Everybody observed that. So, each of these scenarios may seem completely different, but they all have one common thing in mind. Each one of them is trying to get you to agree with them. They want you to agree that the cat is cute. They want you to agree that Ebola is scary and you have to protect yourself from it. And they want you to buy their product. So while the cat and the weight loss product, those aren't so bad, telling somebody to get armed and go close the borders of your nation, that seems like something that's a little bit of a critical, kind of drastic action to take. So when somebody tries to share something like that across my newsfeed, I start looking at it really carefully and wondering why it is they're trying to get me to do this. Are they scared? Are they ignorant? Are they trying to cause trouble? I don't really have any time for any of that stuff. So, the purpose of the speech today was to get you to stop and think before you share. I want help. I need your help. I need you to help me clean up social media. It's a mess right now, and it's not much fun. I want you to go out, and I want you, before you click the share button, I want you to ask those 3 simple questions. Is it a reputable and unbiased source? Why are they trying to give you the information? And what are they trying to get you to do? We all use social media, and I personally feel that we should take responsibility for what we're sharing out there. That's what the world sees from you. It's your news feed. It's what you're giving to the world. Why don't you take a little bit of responsibility for the things that you're putting out there? And I know how people work. Let's be honest. Some people are out there and they're willfully doing this stuff. We call them trolls. And if you're out there and you're willfully putting out false information and everything, I can't help you. You're part of my problem. But if you do want to be a responsible member of society and take control of your own actions, then just stop and ask yourself those 3 questions. Paranoia, fear, hatred of race or religion, social standing, sexual orientation, the list can go on forever. And you can pass that garbage along through your news feeds, or you can stop it dead in its tracks. And personally, I could use the help. That's about all I'm saying.